Hey everybody, I'm going to start off by apologising again for having to film these videos in this room. And yeah, it's mostly because the webcam on my laptop is screwed and I'm saving up to get a new computer and I haven't been able to actually get around to getting one yet. So I'm really hoping within the next few weeks, or maybe it's probably next month, um, I'll be able to finally get a new computer and I'll be able to film these new comic videos in my room again. There's much better lighting in there, along with a better background for you to look at instead of this office with shit everywhere. Anyway, I have quite a few books to get through. It's fortnight's worth of stuff. Alright, so we'll start off with Avengers Undercover number 4, and you can't even see that because it's black. A really good issue. I haven't stopped raving about this. Every time I've showed it, if you're an issue, I've said how good I think this series is, and this just keeps being great. So yeah, and move along. All New X-Men 27. Yeah, this issue definitely picked up, and along with last issue, picked the story up much better. I stopped reading Uncanny, so I think I might be a little bit out of the loop with a few of these things because of just how Bendis has written them. I might be a little bit out of the loop, so I'm a little bit confused occasionally by a few things that's going on because I stopped getting it because it just I was really reading it only so that I could be in the loop, completely in the X-Men loop, and then I just decided I wasn't liking it enough, so I'm going to stop buying it. So yeah, this was good though. All New Ultimates 2. I really love the art in these issues. It's cool. At first I didn't really like it, but then this, like the closing page with this issue, the story's a little bit confusing, but I don't know. Maybe I just get confused by Teresa. I don't know. But yeah, really like the art. Next this is probably from a few weeks ago. I think I can't remember. I actually forgot to get it from the store, or they didn't have it or something. And last week I got 29, and then I realized I didn't really need to get this, but I just wanted to not have that one hole that 29 issues through, and then I've only missed one. So I'm becoming one of those completists, and I just didn't want to have that hole. So this was interesting, and it definitely links up with 29 because I was a bit confused. I was like, what's this Hulk thing? But I do really like that they've put Bruce in the Illuminati. I'm not reading New Avengers. I don't really like the Illuminati. That's why I just didn't like the cast of characters. That's why I didn't get it. And I know I'd get a lot more out of Avengers if I was reading it at the same time because that's how Hickman writes. But I'm happy just reading the Avengers instead. Star Wars 17. I'm going to continue to say that this is really great, and it's going to be a shame when Marvel takes over. I'm sure Marvel will put out some really good Star Wars stories, and I'll probably end up buying out a shitload of them because they'll all start at number 1. But it'll be a big shame to finish and lose this book because it is really good. It is really good. The art is always fantastic, and the art is always fantastic. The story is really solid. And I always look forward to seeing that big Star Wars logo. FBP number 9. I do like this cover. It's another psychedelic FBP cover. Not too much to say about this. I do always really like. I just remember it being a pretty solid issue. I've got to say again, I really like how they always frame their stories with these physics concepts, and that makes a lot of sense for what the book is. But I just really love how they do it, and it's kind of like you end up learning something from the book, and just the idea of like the collective consciousness type thing building this world. and the world not being real, and all the human minds linking together to create a world. Yeah, it's just cool. Okay, on to this week's stuff. Bring all this back over here. We'll start with Amazing Spider-Man 2. I really liked it. I know a lot of people will probably say maybe that they don't like that Peter's just explaining what happened and everyone's just like, yeah, but I do think it's good. It just makes it a lot easier for the story to move forward. And it's kind of like the people who know Spider-Man, who know Peter, are just like straight up like, okay, that's believable. Like, that's how crazy his life has been, is that they're just like, okay, yeah, that's what happened, I believe you. So yeah, and I like what they're doing with Parker Industries. And, you know, I don't really know what's going on in the FF, but I did really like this callback with the Flash with Johnny Storm giving him like everything that he's missed while he's been gone on the hard drive. I was looking at that, I was seeing flash drives. That callback to that, and then we've got this opening with this chick who I think is meant to be Silk. I think that's her name. Interesting that she's watching all his old tapes, and I love Electro. So all this character building with this chick. I can't remember her name now. Francine. That's it. And then the stuff with Cap knew that Flash was Venom, and you know. Yeah. Alright. Original Sin number 2. I really liked the main cover, but since I got this variant for the first one, I wanted to get this one because they're actually linking covers, and I hadn't realised. So I thought that would be I'm better off just getting these variants now that I've started, and I'll have a bunch of linking covers by the end. I remember it being good. I think it's good. I'm a little confused by the mindless ones, and you know what's going on with all the search parties. But the battle was cool, and the big reveal at the end was cool. You know, this kind of I was thinking that that's what this story would be. That it would be one of those, you know, if you don't want to know, forward. One of those, you know, Z-list villains like the Orb, like so I had to go look him up and check it out. I thought that's what the story was going to end up being, is one of those kind of, you know, make a Z-list villain really cool kind of stories, and that's what they've done. Deadpool Annual 2, this was fantastic. I missed the last last issue of Deadpool, and I can't fucking find it. For some reason, Deadpool sells out really fast where I live. But this was hilarious. I loved it. I thought it was great. Really, really, really good. It was funny, and it put the, Peter and Wade together in what an adventure with them should be. And it was great. It wasn't, you know, like a corny cheesy, like it was corny and cheesy, but it was what a team up between Wade and Peter Parker should be. So I was really happy. Amazing X-Men. I like Firestar, and I like Bobby, and I like Peter, so I thought, oh yeah, this is going to be great. And you know, it was okay. The story was really, really jumpy. It went all over the place, and I found myself at times going, what the hell is going on? So, that was kind of a letdown. And the thing is, I really like Imminent. Is it Imminent? Yeah. And I really like the art. I do. And it was just a weird story. Really weird. Like, too weird. Nova 17. I like this cover with the swipe back to Sensational She-Hulk number 1 and 55, where they swipe themselves. But where John Byrne swiped themselves, you get what I mean. With the Guardians of the Galaxy, which was cool. And Nova's always really good. I do like Sam Alexander, and this was kind of like almost it happened just before Original Sin started, so it's a little bit behind in continuity, but it's still really good. And the thing with Nova is he's always either he seems to always be in his own series way behind continuity for some reason. But yeah. Daredevil 3. This cover is amazing, and the variant for it is also amazing. It sold out online on my store, so I wasn't able to get it. But this is really, I love Sam Neill's art, and this is so nice. And the variant, I can't remember what it was he did the variant or not, but it is really, really cool. So I hope to maybe try and find it, but it'll probably be way expensive. And yeah, really good issue. Daredevil's always good. It kind of peters in the middle for me. Like every now and then it goes up and it's good. Like it's just good. That's like I said. Like it's not at the dizzying heights it was earlier, but it's just like petered off to be like a consistently just good book. Thor God of Thunder 22. This was pretty good. I do like how he's gone back and he's at the end. It's a big reveal, and I'm going to spoil again. Gone to get the God Witch's weapon to try and fight off, I guess, Galactus or somehow restore Earth. That was the most interesting thing in this book, really. Other than that, it was pretty average, which is a shame because this has been such a great book. I think I'm just not really liking the story. I'm liking the whole old Thor fighting Galactus part, but I'm not really liking the modern day part. And the lack of young Thor's kind of, I think, really putting it at odds because the way he structured it with the different Thors, with what they're like, that whole crazy non-inhibited Thor character isn't there without young Thor, so it's a bit iffy. Avengers War number 6, this book is just weird. I don't know. It's more characterization for Hyperion, so this one's all about Hyperion. Each one being just about a separate character. Manifolds was really good, now this one was okay. I'm gonna continue to get it. I don't know why. I will most likely just continue to get it. Because I just feel like I really want to know what happens, even though it's going to take forever to explain what's going on. So, I don't know. I'll get to a point, I'm sure, where I'll go now, screw it, and no. East of West 12, so after the big, build up, this is the meeting of all the nations, and it was, they didn't do much, but a lot happened. So that really explains it. They didn't do much, but a shitload happens in this book. And it gives a lot of characters, a lot of characterization. It basically sets up the whole next part for where this is going from this point anyway. So yeah. And we will finish off with Zero issue 8. It was really good. I was a little bit confused by the art. I didn't even realise that was Zero. I don't know why. Sometimes things aren't pointed out to me. I don't catch on. But yeah, good issue. It was very much just kind of like a stealthy running around, lots of silent panels, that kind of thing. Lots of setup stuff. Pretty standard. Like, look, this is a whole 2 pages. So yeah, you can see what I mean. It's just it was good, and I don't mind the art. I think there was really cool bits like this. I really liked this, and how she was like, got him with the oldest trick in the book. So yeah. So that's everything from the last 2 weeks. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope to get out of this room soon, so probably not my next video, probably the video after of my new books. I will be back in my room with a nicer background, better lighting, and you can actually see everything properly. So yeah, thanks for watching again, guys, and bye.